Well, good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. Just getting everything set up in here, making sure that we're coming across all of the networks correctly. I'm so excited to be here with you all this morning. I tell you, it's always such a good thing. Just getting everybody situated. I see everybody. The notes are coming in. So at least I know that we are also live on our Facebook channel, and I'm looking over here to make sure that it's set up properly and all that. We're live over here as well on our main stage over here on YouTube with you. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome in. Welcome to another discussion. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the bell so you're notified each and every time that I go live. And also, the biggest thing that you can do is share this with someone that may need to be a part of these dynamic discussions. With that being said, welcome into La Paz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm the president and CEO of La Paz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, educator, holistic health and wellness consultant. And today's discussion, oh my goodness, is going to be powerful because it doesn't just impact myself, but it impacts all of us, and especially you fabulous C suite executives and you high level entrepreneurs. It's about work life integration. So, today, this dynamic discussion on this topic is increasingly shaping the modern workplace. And, work life integration has to be a discussion that we're having, and it has to be natural and it has to be fluid. So, today we'll explore why this concept is pivotal for continued success in both your professional and personal sphere. And I want to provide actionable insights that you can implement as well. So, as I told you, this is not a long discussion. It's about 30 minutes of your time. So, this is almost like you and I are having a coffee break. So, I hope you have your coffee. I hope you brought your journals because, like I said, this is interactive. You are going to get homework. You're going to have things that we're going to build upon and be shaping and shifting into so we can keep growing. So, I have my hot tea with me today because let me tell you guys something. I am battling sinuses so bad. So, excuse me just a second. I have to kind of take a sip because I have a little tickle in my throat today. So I apologize to you all, even if my voice isn't as clear as normally or anything. But you know what? I'm feeling much better than I was. And let me tell you, because of being a holistic health and wellness consultant, I'm doing things that are natural that really are aiding in this clearing up faster than if I had to take conventional medicine as well. So we'll get into a lot of things and everything else. So, being that we're together 30 minutes, I want to get into the key points. And in all of my discussions, I like to tell you all that I give out master keys. And if this is the first time that you are listening to me for the very first time, drop a one in the comments. Or if you have been with me for a while, drop a two in the comments as well. And because I give out master keys because they allow us to open up those hallways, the corridors, and secret compartments of our hearts and our minds. And you're going to hear me refer to that often as we go through our discussions as well. So I want you to get your journals out. And if you need to come back, you can come back at the 11:04. It's 11:04 right now, Eastern Standard Time. That is the marker because I'm going to give you your first master key right now. And the first one is that we're going to talk about is redefining success. Now, this may sound a little off or interesting to you right now when I said that, redefining success. Because see, work life integration involves like a shift that we have to do, that pendulum shift that we have to do in how we perceive success. And traditionally, success has been synonymous with achieving professional milestones at the expense of our personal well-being. And it has. A lot of times, as successful entrepreneurs and those that are really blessings and breakthroughs to you too, welcome in. Nice to see you here today. Literally make tons of sacrifices, tons of things that we just kind of always are behind or feeling that we have to give up all the time. So, in turn, traditional success has been always that way. It's always been synonymous with like you if you want to have something, you got to give up something. And with achieving personal milestones at the expense of your well-being. But studies show that individuals who successfully integrate work and life experiences um, experience like a higher job satisfaction and improved mental health. So I hope you brought your journals because as I told you in the beginning when we before we started, and even in last week, this isn't where you come to sit idle. This is where we come to do work. This is where we come to invest in self. So I have another exercise that I'm going to do with you with regards to this topic of work life integration. Okay. So, literally, I want you to be able to grasp redefined success. So, here's your exercise for redefined success. In your journal, I need you to reflect on current definitions of success. Now, let me say that again. I want you to reflect on the current, your current definition of success. What aspects of your life contribute to your sense of fulfillment and happiness outside of work? So let me give the assignment to you again. I want you to reflect on your current definition of success, as well as what aspects of your life contributes to your sense of fulfillment and happiness outside of work. So, why this exercise is so important is because it allows you to align your actions, your goals with what truly matters to you instead of us chasing someone else's idea of success or cutting things out of our life that are significant. So that means like when we start to put this into perspective for ourselves, we start to place certain things that are important to us, important to our success, important to our growth, and to see ourselves differently than what everybody else does. Because now we're working in alignment with our goal, what we see as success in our lives. So that's your first one. That's the first master key. And a lot of times when we do this, it allows us to kind of sit back in that introspective space and place. And we know that introspection means that we're going to take a deeper delve or deeper dive into what is motivating us. What is stimulating this conversation or our mindset with regards to success? So that first master key is powerful and that exercise is important. So if you missed it, don't worry. This is going to be on a replay. You can come back, you can listen to it, you can pick up all the tips and everything that you need to move yourself forward. So, our second master key that we're going to get into is leveraging technology mindfully. Woo-hoo. This is a big one. This one here is big. So, you may even want to put a star by this one, okay? Because we know that in the fast paced digital age, technology is a double edged sword in our lives. While it facilitates remote work and seamless communication, it also blurs the boundaries between work and personal life. We know that. We even know that it even kind of merges into our personal lives. And I'm a high level executive as well. And so I understand how this is and how it looks, even because a lot of times I tell people if it's not in this phone of mine, if it's not into this planner or anything, it just does not exist. If it's not there, I can't help you. I can't hear you either. So I get it. But You fabulous C suite executives and high level entrepreneurs have to learn to harness technology mindfully. And I love that word harness because it's actually a powerful word. And sometimes I tell everyone when I'm doing discussions or I'm talking to my clients to be mindful of the words that I place into our discussions because a lot of times it is imperative that we really check or see the words that I put in here because it helps us to align them into our minds and our hearts. And I tell you constantly that I don't have anything living rent free in my head because literally that space is dedicated to the things that I want that are going to bring balance and harmony into the space that I'm in. And a lot of times when I work with you, fabulous C suite executives and high level entrepreneurs, I get you to shift that word balance and get you to use the word harmony because harmony means that we're putting everything in alignment. So when we're learning to really use technology in a mindful manner, it means that we're bringing in harmony in that space and place. So it means that we're going to harness it, which means that we're going to tie it on, we're going to get it into that space and place that we need control of it and it not controlling us, which is a powerful thing to enhance efficiency without compromising our personal time. That is what that is about. See, I have my clients do a powerful exercise, and I want you to put this in your journal because you all can even do it now as well. Because these are your master keys. This is your assignment. This is how it feels and sounds like when you work with me one on one. So now you get to feel the sense, as I get to tell people, you get to taste, you get to sound, and you get to feel what it is like to be with me, Sonya LaRae, and working with you in totality. So I have my clients do a powerful exercise. They have to audit their daily use of technology. And being that you all are entrepreneurs and C suite executives, you really understand the word audit to its full capability, what it really sounds like and what it means. So many of you all have done audits in your business. Now we're going to do an audit on our daily use of technology. We're going to identify specific times when we can create tech free zones. Get it? Tech free zones to focus on our personal activities or the quality time with our loved ones, or it can even mean dedicated time for you to be able to do some things in your business that have been neglected because you've been so strapped to that technology. So that means when you're sitting for dinner, this is a no tech space or place. You don't bring the phone to the table, you don't answer it, you don't take a call during your dinner time. When you're watching a movie with family or friends, this is a no tech space as well. So you have to dedicate no tech spaces within your life and in those boundaries that you're going to set. Now, notice boundaries. It's key for our success personally and professionally that we have clear boundaries set up. And sometimes when it comes to technology, technology knows no boundary. And I love that you put this back into the comments. I love this. Reflect on what I perceive as success, like being being to keep walking through the store for yes, that is beautiful. I love it. So literally you want to be mindful, you want to be reflecting on these certain things. So with regards to the technology and being mindful when it comes to it, it means that this is something you're willing to make an honest, authentic commitment to. Because guess what you're making that commitment to, or who you're making that commitment to? That's YOU. Because, see, your family, your friends, and different elements in your business and space and place also will feel that trickle down effect. It will have a trickle down effect. So, where maybe you were disengaged with your family members, now you're engaged, you're seeing things, you're hearing things, you're able to have full input into a conversation. Maybe you're constantly one that's kind of juggling or doing 60 things at one time. So your brain never gets that opportunity to kind of reset so it can really focus in and really channel the energy that it needs into a space and place that is going to be effective for you. These are techniques and different elements that we put into play and into spaces for you. So, just to do a quick reset, if you're just tuning into our channel, let me reintroduce myself because my name is Sonya LaRae and I am the president and CEO of La Paz Image Consultants, where everything is definitely fabulous. And we have so many different things going on in here. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, I'm an educator, fashion psychologist, holistic health and wellness consultant, and motivational speaker. And my mission is to really work with high level entrepreneurs and C suite executives to really help you to bring that harmony into your life in a full manner. And a lot of times when we look at this, um, we put that word balance in there so many times. And so many times that is such a subjective word because my idea of balance may not be your idea of balance at all. But our idea of harmony is something that is different. Harmony allows it to be almost like that beautiful orchestration that marries all those beautiful instruments together to work synonymously to bring forth a beautiful piece of work. And that's what we want in our day to day lives. So please make sure that you subscribe and like the channel and come back because we're here every week on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm coming in bringing some dynamic conversations. And this is the thing, no space is successful without those that want to be encouraged or to really be poured into. So I always want you all to feel that you can engage with me, that this is a space and a place that is safe. And I always call it our safe zone. So I'm glad to have you here. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified each and every time that we go live. So before the reset, we were getting into the master keys of work life integration. And the last key I gave you was learning to leverage your technology mindfully and really kind of poured into that to really help you to understand why it's necessary for you to really put yourself into that space of being mindful about it, not to bring technology constantly into your life that it's bombarding everyone, it's impeding on other people's time, it's keeping you from flourishing or being dedicated to the things that you want to do or how you want to do. Um, Please take the technology instructions and apply. Hold on, let's put that comment up. Please take the technology instructions and apply it to the single CEO who has no spouse. Yes, that is even more imperative. Okay, so let me just say this. If you are a single entrepreneur and you are running a C-suite business or you are high level executive, or you're starting in this journey into this sphere, it is imperative that you really harness this most definitely. Because one of the things that really breaks down the level of connection inside of families is that the distractions actually pull you away from where you need to be and what you need to be doing, the quality time that we want to invest into each thing. I always think about it like this. If your family was one of your clients and you constantly neglected them, would they stay signed on to you? Would they continue to work with you? No. But being that they are your family, they have no choice. But is it that they should be given just an adequate service at all times? No. So, in turn, really understanding why we have to be leveraging technology mindfully in that space and place as single individuals is imperative. And you know what, ladies? I'm even going to talk to you a little bit at the end of the show because I have something that I want to work with you all, and I have a community that I'm really building for you ladies and really getting your mindsets together. So, we're going to get through this, but I have some great things that I want to share with you at the end. And this way we're able to kind of keep on putting things into place to keep ourselves growing. So, that third master key that I want to give you in today's discussion is cultivating a supportive organizational culture. Cultivation, culture. Let's say that again. Cultivating a supportive organizational culture. So, since COVID, right? I've seen where this is something that is beneficial. It is so beneficial. This means that we're creating a workplace and space that encourages work life integration. It requires a cultural shift, even. And I know for my office itself is hybrid, meaning that my team can work from home or they can come into the office. They are struck. It's no like, well, you have to be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you can be home. No, we have it where it's a flow. We know what's happening, how it's going to be. If someone wakes up in the morning and they're not really feeling that they can get into the office, they notify the office, I'm going to be working from home today. I'll be in this space here. If you need me, don't worry, I'm here. It's the same thing. You want to have those integrations into your business. And maybe you're at a point in your business that you feel that it needs to be full time, that everybody's in your office full time. That's fine. But you also have to take into account that people have lives, people have children, there's emergencies that come about, there's circumstances that happen. There's the single employee that works for you that is a mom, dad to someone else. So, in turn, it means that you have to be willing to have a leverage inside of there that they feel that they can come to you and speak openly and have crucial support. So, as leaders, right, it's crucial to foster an environment where employees feel supported and they feel that managing their work and personal responsibilities can seamlessly glide and kind of not collide and be a hardship for everything and everyone. And this not only boosts morale, but do you realize this also enhances productivity? It enhances the loyalty of your employees as well. And even it has shown, numbers have shown that the production level, when you have work life integration placed into your space of employment, there is more productivity that happens, and the health and the stress factors on employees are much lower, and even upon yourself. Because don't forget, as that executive and you're managing your day to day life, for myself, as the president and CEO of an international agency, I have a beautiful situation that I am still working from home, and I also get to come into the office when I feel necessary to be in that office, or we do Zoom meetings or whatever. But I'm going to tell you how this even impacts me in that integration of that life work integration. The beautiful thing about it is this: I get to be home and have lunch with my mini CEO. I get to create a space that is healthy, that nurtures and creates opportunity, as well as look at like coming in here and being able to spend 30 minutes of my day and my time to encourage and uplift and make sure that you all are being nurtured as well is something, because I get to do this because of my work life integration, and it works seamlessly. And that's what we want to be able to bring into our offices. So, a lot of times, what happens is because you are calling the shots, you can determine what is and what isn't going to happen in your space and place. How do you want your community? And I say that because that's what our businesses are. We have a community. We have a tribe that work for us. Do they feel valued? Do they feel heard? Do they feel that you have that, clarity, that you're not just kind of like there and you have no idea what is going on, period, that you're just so out of touch? But see, when we are in touch, We get to do things in a dynamic manner. So, I want to give you an exercise for this. So, a lot of times when I'm working with you fabulous C suite executives and high level entrepreneurs, I get you to sit in a space to evaluate your organization's policies and practices regarding work life balance or work life harmony and work life integration. So, if you are the person that makes these policies, then you need to see how this can be beneficial to your team, how this can be leveraged in a way that is going to be powerful. See, a lot of times as owners of companies and businesses, you want to think of your company in the stance and the view of longevity. You don't want your business to be turnkey, meaning that your employees come in and they come out as quickly as they come in. You want people that are committed to your cause, committed to bringing that quality and standard to your clients who you service. And if you are a solopreneur, it really behooves you to lean into this work life integration so you don't suffer burnout, because burnout is real and it happens very quickly and very subtly. A lot of clients and a lot of people that have suffered burnout, they stated that they felt overwhelmed, but they felt like they could handle it. They felt like it was okay. Everybody has stress, but it just takes a little bit to push a person over the edge. So, in turn, we want to have a total mind, body, soul well taking. We want these things to be implemented in a way that we can harness it. Notice that word. That means that we're going to tie it on us to be able to support us. That it almost, now you saw how I was holding it? It's like that parachute that's going to take us up, that's going to cause us to have that uptake, and even with our employees to have that uptake, and even for ourselves to have that uptake. And you may even be surprised the level of productivity that you yourself will start to have when you put this work life integration into place. How many times have you been so exhausted? Now I'm going to talk directly to you. You've been so exhausted. You've been working, you've been burning that candle on both ends, and now, wait a minute, you even notice that it's whittling away in the middle. But if you had this capability and this beautiful skill and this beautiful resource of work life integration in place, it would even give you an opportunity to step back. It would give you an opportunity to pull back, to recenter, to focus. You may notice that you're leaning a little bit to the left, or maybe you're leaning a little bit to the right, but it's going to allow you to shift your perspective, realign your center, which means that we engaged our core, and it allows our mind now to be able to decompress and focus on the necessary. That's how important this beautiful skill and this beautiful benefit is. See, when we start to really own our dynamics, it feels and sounds and tastes so different. That's why it's so important for me to do these discussions. See, work life integration is not just a buzzword, and I hate that. People will use certain things. They say, oh, it's a buzzword. You know, having authenticity, it's a buzz. No, these are not buzzwords. They're not buzzwords. They're authentic, they're real, they're dynamic, they have power. It's a strategic, imperative movement of leaders and people that we have to do by redefining success, leveraging technology mindfully, and cultivating a supportive organizational culture. You fabulous C suite executives and high level entrepreneurs can pave the way for more fulfilling and harmonized life. So, Commit to the exercises in your journals. Stay tuned to this channel. An exploration into the arts of finding synergy between work and personal life. Synergy. Now that's going to be next week. I gave you just kind of like a little sneak peek. You saw how I rolled that in there for you? Synergy. And we're going to really get into what that means, what it looks like, what it feels like, even. So, if you would like to book a discovery call with me, I've placed a link in the comments section, and it's always in our description box that you can get jump on to my calendar for a discovery call, see how we can work together, what we need to do to really be able to help you to marry your life in totality, that you are able to really harness all of these beautiful qualities and live your full life. That means that you want to be, and this is the thing, 2024, I told you guys last week, is all about abundance and more for me. And I want it to be the same for all of you, because that's what it's about, abundance and more, having time to do the things that really bring you joy, that is your life passion, that makes you smile. And that is so important to me. So, ladies, I told you that I had something very special just for you ladies. So, I'm always working with you women to really make sure that you are shifting your mindset. And I have a beautiful weekly e-blast that comes out, and it's called the Millionaire's Mindset Network. It comes out once a week on a Monday, and it is really pouring into you to shift your mindset, to build upon your mindset, and build upon your millionaire's mindset, because there's a different shift that has to happen when that takes place. So it's imperative for us to really be able to subscribe and to really understand how that looks and feels for us as people. So I definitely want you to be a part of that. I want you to subscribe. I want you to be able to really walk into it in a beautiful, dynamic manner, because it's really doing some dynamic things for our ladies that are a part of it. We're going to be having some different discussions with regards around this whole topic for you ladies as well. Gentlemen, I work with you, and I work with you to get that clarity, because you all are under a different kind of stress, and I want you all to constantly show up in such a beautiful manner for yourselves as well as your families. So, look, I look forward to us getting back together again next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure that you subscribe to our fabulous channel, and, join us even on our Instagram page, because I have so much going on even over there. It's in the chat there. It's at La Paz Imaging. And look, come over and join us. And oh, look. This is someone who's a part of it. The e-blast will shift your whole life. I'm trying to tell you, it is that powerful. So I look forward to us getting together again and to really birth these beautiful discussions. Like I said, next week we're going to be speaking about, the synergy. This week was all about your work life integration. And it's always good for me to be here with you, to be able to pour into you. So you have been here at La Paz Image Consultants, where everything is fabulous. My name is Sonya LaRae. I'm the president and CEO. I'm a lifestyle relationship counselor, fashion psychologist, educator, holistic health and wellness consultant, and motivational speaker. I look forward to us getting back together again next week for another powerful discussion. Don't forget to bring your notebooks, and hey, you might need to bring your coffee or your tea too. So come on and join me. All right, guys. See you soon. Take care.